Hi, everyone. Thanks again for joining us for another episode of the Daily BizLink Monday Mindset Series. Kate King is back, and we're continuing with part 4 on taking personal accountability. In today's episode, we'll be talking more about taking personal accountability for the relationships in your life. So, Kate, thanks for being here.
Lindsay, thank you so much. So the last 3 weeks, we spoke about taking personal accountability. And the reason we want to do this is the promotion of happiness to ourselves. So some benefits of taking personal accountability is, number one, we get to create the life we want. So we get to set our North Star. 2, we get increased commitment to ourselves. And 3, this really enables us to achieve our desired outcomes. So we're actually pre-paving and thinking by taking accountability for the things that we do on a daily basis. So this week, I'm going to talk a little bit about relationships and why this taking personal accountability for our relationships really promotes our happiness. Now, we are programmed from an early age on the do's and don'ts in many relationships to both ourselves as well as those people around us. And we continue this until we're really in our 20s. The outcome is that we establish a manual for how we think relationships should be. So I have a manual as to how my relationship with my partner will be, my relationship with my child will be, my relationship with my boss will be, the relationship I have with my mother, my father, etc. And this manual, again, is pre-programmed things that says, this is how the relationship should work. Now, if we've had any challenges as we grew up, or any dysfunction, or any areas where we were programmed with some limiting beliefs, this actually can hinder us in our relationships moving forward. And this is the bit where we take accountability to understand how we interact with our relationships around us. So the thing here for this week, and really to be cognizant and take personal accountability, is for you to look at awareness and look at, okay, if I have a manual, what does that look like? How do I expect my partner to love me? How do I expect my boss to interact with me? How do I expect to interact with my mom or my dad or my colleagues or my teammates? So as you become aware of what your expectations are, you can then start to look at the interactions of this relationship. Is the relationship working out well, or is there some friction in the relationship? If there is some friction in the relationship, this is a great, a gem to come to you, because it's likely that your manual has a flaw in it, and your awareness of that flaw will help you start to create stronger and better relationships. So here in this instance, as I'm looking at a friction relationship, say I have a friction with my boss, I may look at this and say, what are my needs, and are my needs being met? Is it because they are doing something, or is it because my manual is actually flawed in some way? And this takes taking personal accountability to the whole next level in really understanding and being aware of your interactions with your relationships. It's critical. We are social animals, and we are social. We live in a community where we can't really do anything without relationships, whether it be with ourselves or be with others. So this week, I'm calling out, pay attention to your manual. Look at where you're using it. Be aware of it. And then as you are having these conversations, look for where you have a difference or a rub or a challenge, and go deeper.
Some great advice there. So Kate, sounds like we have a great challenge for the week, but do you have anything else that you want to leave our audience as we look to wrap up today's conversation?
No, I mean, this is the big one, right? This is kind of like the master's or the doctorate of self-awareness and taking personal accountability. This is you seeing where you have challenges and really asking inside, is this part of my makeup, and does it serve my needs? So good luck with this challenge this week. This is certainly master PhD level of self-inquiry.
Wonderful. Well, Kate, thanks so much for leading us through this 4-part series on taking personal accountability.
Thank you.